Hey guys, so this is going to be a short video to give you guys a little bit of an idea about what is going to be coming up on the Patreon channel that we're about to offer on one of the many different ways to season a wok. So for all you people that are really interested in growing your knowledge deeper and deeper in the Chinese culinary arts, like please follow our Patreon, and we'll be putting stuff out like this regularly. Since I started this channel, like one of the main things I've been asked by people is like how to like season the wok. One of the main reasons is so your food doesn't stick to it, and the second reason is that you can actually tailor the seasoning for the type of food that you're going to cook. I think if you watch like YouTube videos and stuff like that, there's so many videos out there on how to season like a new wok that you've just bought, like, you know, heating it right up and adding the water and stuff like that. But what I want to teach you guys today is like how to season the wok like for your cooking. For maybe you've got a certain kind of party, or you've got like a certain type of flavor profile that you have for the night or for the week, or that you're doing for the month or whatever, and how to season the wok to enhance like the type of cooking that you want to do. So there's many different ways to season a wok. But I want to get into one of the basic ones, which is actually using chives. You know, because chives are really super simple to find, really cheap, and this method just gives a lovely earthy flavor to all of your cooking. And I feel that although what I was trained in as a chef was like Chuansai, I feel that it actually, like, this seasoning the wok method actually just goes across like all the different like culinary styles of Chinese cooking. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring like a couple of cups of water to boil in your wok, okay, and leave it for a while. I probably had this like sitting here for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes, okay. Let it boil, and when you let it boil for a while, you start seeing like a little bit of oil starting to come out. Like, that's basically what you want. When you look at the water will be clean when you start boiling it, and then you'll start seeing like some water and some oil and some grease like coming out of the wok. That's a good sign. That's what you want. You can mix it around a little bit, like put it up the sides, okay? But just make sure you give it like a good boil. So once we're ready, okay, take the water, all right, take it out, put it back on the high heat. Okay, take a paper towel, wipe it down, and you can see how the heat is starting to dry the wok out. And we can let this go for a little while, right? We can let this go. You can see it starting to become kind of whiter, and you can see like some of that excess oil that you've been using for cooking for other dishes and stuff like that is starting to evaporate, and you're starting to get the smoke, right? But we're not seasoning a new wok, so we still want to keep some of the flavor that we have in this wok. So we just want to peel it back a little bit, and then we want to add another level of flavor. So now we have the smoke coming like this. Once it's looking around about like this, and you've got a good decent amount of smoke off it, you start coming in. Rinse it off once more. Okay. Heat it up again. Use some kitchen towels, wipe it around, and now we're going to have, you can see how it's really clean and clear. Yeah, so you can see how it's got this kind of whiteness over it, and you know, it's not really what you call clean, but what I mean by clean is that, you know, you've cleared out all that excess oil, and now we're ready to re-season the wok. Okay, so once you've done that and the wok's cooled down, we're going to take our chives, okay? And you're basically going to use them like a paintbrush, okay? And you're going to go in with the chives and rub them on your wok like this. Just keep rubbing them around. And you'll notice that they'll start to go black. You can even use your ladle. Yeah, this is another way to do it. Is you can use your ladle and mash them in. like this. I like to use my hand though. Okay. Just keep crushing the chives and mixing them in. You can see that they're really sort of crushed. You can add more. Okay, start with the next layer. And just rub the chives all over the wok. Now, if you look at the wok, you can see that we're starting to get back to, like, the whiteness is gone, which means that we're infusing the oil from the chives back into the wok. Then we can go on for the third time and the last time. I use the tips and leaves when I do this. Crush them up. Use your fingers to get in there and crush them up. Rub it around the whole wok. After you've done that for a while, you can bring your ladle. Use the sharp edge. Use the flat edge. Crush it up like that. Give it another wipe. So you can see now you're starting to get this. If you come in close, you can see now you're starting to get this oil. Yeah, that's starting to form. And we can just massage our wok. Like that. Until it's looking kind of like that. And then once more, you want to give it, just before you do the next process, you want to give it another chopping. Use both sides of the ladle, so the sharp side, yeah, like this. Get a little bit of fresh cooking oil, salad oil, mix it around again, like this. And we're going to add some fresh oil. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a kitchen towel, 1 or 2 kitchen towels, and we're just going to sit it on top like this. Okay? Just like this. Make sure everything's in there. Give it a little bit of a circle. And we're going to leave that there for maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes or something like that, 10-15 minutes. Okay, so we let that sit for a while. Now we're just going to pull the towel off the top, put it in the bin. Yeah. Next thing we're going to do is turn the heat on. Alright, and you don't have to add much, but we're just going to add a little bit of oil to what we've already done here. Like this. Okay, take it, mix it around the wok. So you start getting this kind of glassy look, and that's good because that means all of the good stuff from the chives is starting to come out. And we're going to circulate this around our wok. And don't let it burn. I mean, some places will let it burn because they cook a particular type of food where they want that burnt flavour in it. But if you want a fresh flavour, just cook it till it's like green like this, like a fresh green. Once you finish with that, you can empty it out. Empty it as best you can. turn your heat off. Then take a couple of fresh kitchen towels, okay, and clear it off. Circulate it like this. And then your wok is seasoned to go. Beautiful. Come and have a look at that. It'll be shining. Okay, so that's one of the many ways to season a wok. Yeah, so please come and join the Patreon. We're looking at kind of creating a family there, which would be great. It'd be great if we could just get a lot of interaction between us all, and really get into all the different ways that you can, use the wok and season the wok. Yeah, so please come along and join the Patreon at the link down below. And yeah, let's study together, because I'm still studying too.